But the thing that concerns me, again, is that the BMW specialist didn't want to get involved. I think I found the problem. What's caused that? Stone? Rubbing?
To be honest answer, poor build quality.
It was cheaper to have this fully repaired by Bob, and I appreciate that Callum might have helped a bit, than it was for BMW to look at it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to the channel, Life of a Car Dealer, and welcome to my showroom, and welcome to yet another problem. Because it's just selling cars for you, isn't it? You will remember, if you've watched some of the other videos, that I bought a BMW X5 from a garage down in Devon, a chap called James, and the garage is called Chop's Garage. You might have heard of him. This particular X5 is the one that I bought. This car had what they call Devon rash on it, so it was in pretty poor condition from basically driving through hedgerows. Now, unfortunately, that took us probably at least a week to polish. It still looks well now, to be fair, Cal, after a couple of months. It looks mega, but it was horrific. If you've not seen that video, I will link it into the comment section below so you can have a look at it. However, this car's come back in for my favourite thing in the world, a warranty claim. So, the chap bought this car 2 months ago, and to be fair to him, he's a really nice bloke. And a lot of warranty claims can go south quickly because people just speak to you like you're something stuck to the bottom of the shoe. Anyway, I'm still angry because I've just received a text from a customer who's angry about something on the car that I've sold him, even though he put a part exchange into me, knowing the water pump was leaking, and it cost me £1,000 to put it right. Right, this X5 had a couple of issues. The first one was that the car wasn't conducting something called a software update. Now, software update on the newer modern stuff, the battery has to be in perfectly good health to receive a software update. We've had 2 of these recently. Do you remember the 640 as well? 840. So we've had 2 of these recently, and basically it's a new battery. There's no getting around it, and it is an AGM battery, and it is very expensive, and it was the best part of 400 quid. So he called up with this issue and also said he had problems unlocking and locking the doors. I said, I suspect it's all related. So he took it to a BMW specialist and they put a new battery on it. He got the car back, stop-start was working again, which wasn't working before. That's kind of like the giveaway for me, and the software updated. However, he's still having problem with the locking on the doors and the unlocking. So they have something called comfort access, which means the door should unlock when I've got the key in my hand, and it does not. What's it saying there? Oh, it's got a recall on it. Modern cars. Now, I've had a chat with the BMW specialist where it went for the battery. They don't want to get involved, which is alarming because it's a BMW specialist and this should be what they do. The first thing I'm going to do before we do anything is just make sure he hasn't accidentally knocked comfort access off. Let's have a quick look in the system, shall we? So these cars are very confusing and have lots and lots of technical features. I actually really like this car. I bought it off Chops, and jokes aside, Chops, it isn't your fault, mate. It's just one of those things, isn't it? But apparently it's my fault, so I've got to put it right. Thank you, Consumer Rights Act. So what we're going to do is have a quick look into the car system and just see if we can find... Oh, it was already on it, which is worrying. He's had a go, hasn't he? Comfort access is on. Oh, bugger. So you can turn it off and on here. You know what I quite like about this? The X5's purple on the screen as well. I like that detail. I like the details on this car. Like stuff not working. So I've been online, had a look at possibly what the problem might be on this car, and there are a couple of different, hopefully, solutions. One of which being there is apparently a sensor in the driver's side skirt that can go faulty, and it's got wires connecting to it as well, which sometimes can be ripped. If that goes down, it will stop the comfort access from working. So I'm hoping that that's it. But the thing that concerns me, again, is that the BMW specialist didn't want to get involved. However, they did say, we don't do bodywork, which is why they didn't want to get involved. So I'm going to pull it into there, and Callum's going to rip the side, gently remove the side skirt from the car. Let's see if we can see any issues. What we'll do, Cal, is we'll get Bob in as well. So Bob is the auto electrician, and we'll get him to do some plugging and playing and see what we can find with this car. Genuinely, the owner has been really, really sound about this. He dropped it off last night, left the key in the car, and then locked it from his app. Mind blown. And just said, look, Rob, I'm away for 10 days on holiday. Take your time, just please sort it. So whilst he's on holiday, I shall fix his car. For free! Let's get it into the detailing booth and get some bits pulled off it gently. I'm not going to do it. Oh, these things do come to try us, don't they? Modern cars for you, they're so frustrating. Anyway, chuck it into the detailing base. I know the customers can see that we're fixing a broken car and got Callum to take the side skirts off. Obviously been very careful, using masking tape. And as soon as it's done, he gives me a shout and we wander down. Let's see if we can find the problem. Right, so I have stripped the side skirt off. That's here. Don't know how I managed to keep my hands clean, but I've done it. And you can see this wire runs all the way down the side of the car. All the way down to the side of the car. It breaks here for some reason, and then it runs back into the car, and I'm assuming into the ECU or whatever. Can anybody spot the problem? Callum? Callum's struggling with this.
About there.
It's not that plug, Callum.
Oh.
That's not the issue here. I think the issue here, yeah, about there.
Oh, yeah.
Why a BMW specialist could not be bothered taking a side skirt off and looking for that is beyond me. And yet it's had to come back up here. A inconvenience for my customer, an inconvenience for me. I mean, Callum's had to sit around and wait to be told to do something because I've been busy with this for the last 10 minutes. But I mean, jokes aside, Callum, how long has this taken you?
Less than 14 minutes.
Less than 14 minutes. Could have billed a couple of £100 for that. Yeah. So the question now is, where's it going to? If there's enough on it, do we patch it? How many wires in there? I think it's a patch job, that. Patch it up.
Go on then.
Hey?
Go on then.
Yeah, Sam, we'll do a time lapse of me doing it now.
Yeah, obviously it's not going to be me. So Callum is using some Wagos here, which is obviously just to test to see if it's working. You can't use something like that on a part that's going to get wet. And unfortunately, he's still showing a fault. So we're thinking there's probably something down the passenger side as well. So he's now decided to pull it off, and unfortunately, we can't find a brake. Okay, so I've managed to get both side skirts off now. All my own hard work, and we clearly have a bit of an issue. So we've got good news and bad news. Bad news, it wasn't a simple fix. Good news, it's going to make for a better video. However, I've had to call in the Cavalry and I've organised my pet Bob. So Bob's here.
Morning.
This X5 has got an issue with the comfort access system where it doesn't work, which is the most important thing in this guy's life. So I have taken the side skirts off and repaired one of the wires, and it's still coming up with a fault on the other side, but the other side looks like there isn't any damage to the wire. There you go.
What scares me is that you've tried fixing it, Rob.
Yes, I have. Callum did.
Temporarily repaired.
Right, okay.
Marginally better than a Rob repair.
I mean, it's going to be a close call, isn't it?
It is. It's bad.
Clearly, I'm probably not going to need this.
Why?
Well, you've
Fixed it.
I mean, fixed.
Fixed it, it just doesn't work still.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes. Bit of Wago outside action. Nice. I've seen worse. I've genuinely seen worse.
Just for the record, this isn't going to be how we leave this. This isn't a fix. This is just to see if it's going to fix it.
So you've clearly done that much, but you say that there's still another problem.
Yeah, so the issue is, this side doesn't look like it's got a broken wire. That side was obvious. Mm-hmm. This side not obvious. That side now says it's fixed when you plug it in.
That side says broken.
Sharp.
Sharp.
For 46, you still got it, Bob. So, contrary to popular belief, I don't do absolutely everything round here, and occasionally you do have to call people in.
Rob would have you believe otherwise, though.
Yes. So what I'm going to do now is plug it in.
What year is it?
It is a 20 plate. It's a lovely thing. Do you like the colour?
I do like the colour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rare. Took some polishing. So if you want to see some other work that I've done around here, there's a video of me polishing this car. Yeah. Didn't take long. I think that repair's a good repair.
I mean, yeah. It's,
That'll be fine, that.
yeah.
They're known for being waterproof.
Yep.
It's like these little numbers, by the way.
I was going to make a comment on it, to be fair. Skinny jeans and high tops.
Yeah,
Taking you right back in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a big loose.
Mavericks.
Matt Armstrong.
He's my little hero.
Yeah,
Eat your heart out.
yeah. Exactly. All I need is a meal replacement drink to plug in. We've cracked it. I'm available.
He's cheap.
I'm a lot cheaper than Armstrong. yeah. Desperate is the word.
Brilliant.
At that point, we've got some signalling down both wires.
Okay.
How do they come off?
Get Rob to do it.
Yeah, Rob.
Hey,
Just remove them.
I
from
should
there.
ring that guy back, really. To be fair.
Well, just process of elimination. If we swap if they're the same module, swap them side to side, it ascertains whether the module's dead or not. It's off. No, definitely got a fault in there somewhere. So now we've got both.
How's the coffee?
Do you know what? I've forgotten what one tastes like.
What are the machine ones?
Machine ones.
Not great, are they?
Terrible.
Yeah.
However, wonky coffee, we are available for sponsors.
We are about. I like to start my day with a wonky coffee.
Other coffee brands are available.
Yes, yes. It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great.
However, cheap.
That is true.
Very cheap. So I've got a car coming down in a minute. A BMW M4.
We've got some wiring diagrams.
Oh,
My favourite.
Google.
No.
Have you got some? He's going to Google it.
No, I'm not. No chance of getting Google on a 20-plate Beamer.
£3 says he Googles it. Apparently Bob's fixed it and he's called me down to have a look.
We've not fixed it yet. We've found the problem.
Are you wanting me to find the problem?
Yeah, go on, Rob. Have a look behind the wheel arch there. Oh no, it might get a bit mucky.
I think I found the problem. Is that it?
Those wires that are.
Oh, dear. Right.
Right, they've left you some bits there, so if you'd just like to do a repair there. No.
Yeah, I'll just stitch that together. Right, okay. What's caused that? Stone? Rubbing?
Do you want my honest answer? Poor build quality.
The edge fell off.
You couldn't have done that any better if you'd have tried. That was so good.
Oh, that was a beauty.
So what's the plan?
We shall repair that wiring and see if it.
Excellent. So you're on that now?
Yeah, I'm going to repair that. I've repaired the other
mega.
side already,
The other side.
Right, okay.
and then Carl can put it all back together.
Go for that side.
Oh, sorry, Rob can put it all
this
back
side
together. Oh dear.
Oh, that's pretty.
Better than your Wagos.
Pretty average. It's nice that, Bob.
It's good.
It genuinely, is that going to be all right though, long term for the customer?
Probably better than it was built. Well,
Than factory. There you are. We should charge.
not an uncommon problem with modern BMWs, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. We're getting to the bottom of this.
We'll
I
get
say
there.
we. Me. Bob.
Right. I shall repair.
Excellent. Thanks, Bob. Bob's telling me the car's fixed. I've yet to check the car. However, I now have to pay Bob.
Rob's least favourite bit.
There's a picture of my child.
right, oh, that's nice.
Look how hungry he is, Bob. Oh. God, Bennett. Is that 3 hours?
Yeah, that should be near 3 hours and 10 now.
You've been here 3 hours, but there's your coffee. How much is coffee now? Is there expensive pods, those?
That's not what you said earlier. I think the term potluck was used.
Now, obviously, we're not going to divulge costs here because Bob does me. Well, I thought, but I mean, sod it, I'll say it. I thought Bob was doing me a trade price.
is a trade price. You know, Rob, nothing's cheap in business.
Can I interest you in this watch?
No, try.
It is. Have you heard of Fossil?
No.
Ah. You know the really good stuff in life.
All right, yeah.
People need to tell you
This
about
is you,
it.
Rob. We're no different.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go. What about this pair of Ray-Bans?
They're from the Lucky Man.
They're actually my missus's, and I suspect her spending habits, they might be real.
This is why Rob has no money.
No, correct. She's a wonderful woman. You're doing a lot of justification there.
I'm just...
Jokes aside, I genuinely don't mind paying for good service, which is why I resent these conversations, Bob.
Oh, you're going to have to sell some cars now, Rob.
Do you hear the thud? That many? Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Till next time.
If you would like your car repaired for an extortionate amount of money and not know it's actually repaired, ask for Bob's number. Jokes aside, Bobby, do you do retail work for other people?
Yes.
Anyway, let's go downstairs and see if it works. Cheers, Bob.
Okay, so there we have it. The issue on this car was the wiring on this side that went behind the wheel arch had rubbed away because the wheel liner had been rubbing against it, which is absolutely a design flaw from factory, but it's okay. I'll fix it. And down here, you saw before, there was like a rip in it as well. So we've done him a favour as well. We've cleared all the muck out of his side skirts. And... why is it not working? Oh, keys over there.
Imagine now.
Oh, that'd be mortifying. And... Mark, that did look a bit like I was pressing the key, didn't it? Fixed. The other issue that he had as well was the tailgate. 1 second. Oh, the phone just hasn't stopped. I'll call you back. So the other problem we had as well is when he was unloading all of his stuff out of his boot, he was going like that and the car wasn't locking. Do you hear that? It locked, didn't it? It'll now be locked. If there's one thing I dislike more than anything in life, I didn't answer, did I? Anyway, I've already texted him. He's on holiday at the moment, enjoying getting serviced there and here. And he's going to get it picked up tomorrow by his father-in-law. And genuinely, you know what it is? If someone is a nice customer who is willing to accept the fact that cars go wrong and it's not always your problem, it just makes life so much easier. So I know that he doesn't follow me, this customer, on YouTube, but a massive thank you to him anyway, just for being a decent bloke. It's really not hard in life. And this has cost, I don't want to totally divulge Bob's cost to us because it is a little bit cheaper than the general public. It was cheaper to have this fully repaired by Bob, and I appreciate that Callum might have helped a bit, than it was for BMW to look at it. Anyway, so there we go. It'd be nice to see this purple thing back out of the bloody detailing bay again. It spent a lot of its life in here. If you've not seen that video, you might want to look back through the videos of the worst paint you've ever seen on a car. However, it's still looking good, Cal. Until next time, cheers.